What's up, guys? Hopefully the mic's on. Let me swap over. I gotta get like a timer for before stream starts, so we can have like a countdown going. Today we had a makeshift timer, just my clock. All right. Today I did add in the GAC. You can see in the top left here, guys, the tool of the comparing and contrasting. It's kind of small, isn't it? I might have to readjust that. I'm not sure. So let's see. Alright, so I haven't even checked my defenses, or I haven't checked his defenses, rather, so... Dude, this music is loud, isn't it? To me, that's really loud. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Okay. So... Let's see. Let's see. We could just get started, I guess. It's not loud for us. I know, it's loud for me. I gotta turn it down on my PC. It's at 2 volume percentage, and it's loud. I'm not sure why it's that loud. Okay, this is the first glimpses. Let's see what he's got. Alright, pretty typical stuff here, guys. Night Sisters Karth. And First Order with some bounty hunters. So, either zone we go through, it's going to be kind of like a mystery, really. Oh, hey, Alice, thanks for the $10, man. Good luck. Appreciate it, man, a lot. Dude, this guy, he seems kind of like he knows what he's doing. He does have a few extra Zetas than me, but it should be a really tough round. I didn't hear that notification right off the bat, so I gotta turn my stuff down a little bit. It's still loud, dude. I don't know why it's so loud. Haven't seen you in a while, Ellis. How you doing, man? I try to catch up with all the Patreons. Hopefully everybody's GA is doing well. Also, I know it just started like not even 30 minutes ago, but hopefully you guys have a good strategy of what you're going to do and all that sort of stuff. Let's see. Alright, what do we have going on today? I guess just nothing really besides GA. Trying to think. Oh yeah, school did start up for you guys. If I was back in school, I'd be at school right now. I know my brother went to school. He's going right now. He's actually going into get his... What's it called? Well, he's finishing up, right? But he's focusing on aviation, like all the airplane sort of stuff. He like wants to be an airplane pilot. I think that's pretty cool. What's up, Dami P? What's up, Dykaful? Yeah, what do you guys think of this top left roster? It really seems condensed and really hard to read. If it is, let me just know. I can swap it back to how it used to be. I do need a... Let me see if I can fix it a little bit. See, I can make it big like this. Like, you know what we might just do? Is make it like super easy to read for like the time being. Now, how do I want to do this? Like right here, maybe. Just put it in the center. Just for now, we can see what it looks like. So, this guy's name is Ponywan, and we got really similar GP. Only 300k difference, and that's pretty much from the... Actually, it's 200k extra GP in characters. Okay. I thought that was in the ships, but never mind. Alright, so the GA stats here, he's got 700, or that's me, 780 versus his 20,000, so his rank isn't very good. So we didn't get a good first round, I'm guessing. Down here, roster, we only have 3 Zeta difference, so it's not that crazy. Gear 12s, he has 12 more than me, but I do have 4 more Gear 13s than him. And we can get into like all that sort of stuff what he has later on. And then for his mods, he has less 6 dots than me, so that's pretty dang big. I think I wouldn't say I slaughter him on the mod game, but I got some pretty decent mods comparing that to his. He has quite a bit of plus 10, so I don't really know. Like, I kind of looked at like what he has, like what he could have on defense and such. So what we're going to do now is kind of condense this back to what it was. So for those who are, you know, coming in here a little bit later, they can see. It's going to be kind of have to be like that. I'm not sure what I can do to make it bigger. What would really be the most ideal is if I can get a better PC so I can actually run Nox and just stream it from my PC. Or I could just look up something else. Maybe I could run, I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not really good at computers. I don't really do much on computers, so. Let's see. Dummy P, I have a very easy rifle. I have better mods. And 10, do you have 10 Gear 13? Dang, okay. Yeah, you should beat that guy, man. What's up, David? He says you crush my mods. You have a double his. Yeah. Yeah, my mods are pretty solid, I would say. It's just trying to figure out where I want to place the mods is really the biggest part and the hardest part because it takes a long time to do that. So, let's see here, guys. Front wall is looking like this. Just to play it safe, I'm not going to show my back wall. This guy did join the room, and he's like, I won't put my DR and Malik on defense. So I'm not sure if he's like, oh, hey, this guy doesn't have, you know, a really good Malik counter. He's only got Padme. Maybe he's like, oh, maybe I'll be nice this time to this guy. Maybe he did it that way, or he knows that I'm a really good. I got a really solid counter to the Malik teams. He's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do that. So I'm not sure there. I'm going to just play it safe and not show the back wall. And we also today, oh yeah, we have TW going on. How you guys doing in TW? I got some attacks in. I got to wait though for other people to, you know, chime in and get their attacks done so I can get some more battles going. But I can show you my front wall here. We just got a really normal Karth and First Order. I put Wampa in this team. I used to run the Wampa in the Clones team, but I got a different Clones team for today, and it's kind of different. If you guys have seen Clash's video, you know what I'm talking about. And then, oh, there was a really cool Reddit guide about how to mod your crew to be just really, really good. And I know I have 10% defense. I'm not sure if this is most ideal, but I do have a really solid defense arrow here. What I would love to do here is just go full on defense in all the sets. But this one is not defense set, right? It's only tenacity. So what I might do is run like a super, super high protection, HP, and defense mod set, because if you think about it and you implement all of his you know, uniques from taking less percent HP, you know, like all that sort of stuff with like both Kylos, and then you implement the defense and the high HP pools and protection, this guy can be really, really hard for the Ewoks to take out, and that's really my main issue here. I don't want to have my First Order be something the Ewoks can take out because it's kind of easy banners, especially if the Wicket has a Zeta, because they can recover all their HP protection. So I gotta kind of, for my next GAs, I gotta kind of sort this out for my First Order team, but for everything else, very solid. I got Django Nest here, and I got Bugs, and very solid teams. My back wall, like I said, is going to be something mysterious for my viewers and for the person fighting. And yeah, pretty much just, it's very similar to my last few GAs, so something too crazy. What's up, Mold Troops? How you doing? You're not late, man. We just started, like, not even 10 minutes in. What's up, Noah? Will do, Jack. Will do. I'll try my best, at least. Remember the feed about getting kills? Yep. I did implement that. I do have my Grievous saved up. I do. Oh, did not want to click out of that. So what we're going to do here, guys, I do kind of like to start it off by showing the comparing, right, of the stats, like what we're fighting, and then I like to see his front wall, and then my last follow-up thing here out of the 3 is to see his team. So we already saw he's got Night Sisters, so we'll just double check his speeds on Night Sisters. I do, if I were to remember correctly, this guy's got some really fast speeds, Night Sisters. And I'm not too sure if my EP Vader can clean it up. I might have to... what I'm thinking now is to go into the bottom zones without the Night Sisters so I can see if there's like a Padme or if there's like a Bugs team I can use Traya on, and then I can save my Nihilus for this team with Thrawn, and we should be pretty dang good there. Jedi team, he's got a Gear 13 Revan. Not sure if he's using this on offense or defense. If I was him, I would definitely put this on offense because Grievous is a pain in the butt, man. That's what I do all the time. So next up is Old Republic. Nothing crazy here. He does have Gear 13 or Gear 12 on all of them. And let's just check his mods. I'm not sure what his mods are looking like. 88. Okay, so it's not looking like they're crazy, you know, crappy or they're crazy awesome. They're very solid, though. Yeah, very solid modding here. Okay, we might have to bring in something a little bit tougher versus this Karth team. That's a very solid Karth team. Oh, wow. Especially Gear 12 with all the Zetas. Phoenix, just okay, bad Phoenix. Rebels, we don't worry. We can't talk right now. We don't have to worry about his offense. We're just worrying about his defenses. So Sith Empire, he did mention that he's not going to put him on defense. But if we were to have to fight this guy, let's just check his Malak speed. Okay, 244. This could go really either way depending on how the turn orders go from a Padme team. So that could be an iffy one right there if we do have to fight him. I did save R2 though for having to fight if he does go Marauder and no Troopers. So I did play it safe, and his Separatists, he does have only Gear 12 Grievous, so I'm not too worried about that team. And I'm not even worried about his Geo team either because his Spy is only Gear 11, and his offense on the Spy is really, really bad. So I'm not too worried about that. I could really 2v5 that, so that'd be a really easy banner team there. Scoundrels. He's not running the Jango Nest. I don't think he's got a good enough Nest. Oh, he does. He's probably saving Nest for offense, I'd say. Or maybe not. I don't know. Now, was the Nest, let's just double check. Was the Nest with the Jango and the Bounty Hunters? It wasn't, so I'm not sure how this guy's using... Oh, you know what? He could be using the Kira team, right? Let's check the Kira teams. Because Kira could potentially be a problem. Let's see. Where's Kira? She's down here. Gear 10. Where's L3? No, L3. Okay, so I'm not sure what he's using with his Nest. Does he even have the right modding on the Nest? He doesn't. So I don't know what this guy's using for his Nest. Honestly. He's not using Jango Nest. He's not using it to, you know, solo anything. It's going to be really hard to solo much of anything with that. So. Dang, we got some guys in here. I've got to scroll up here, guys. I got to catch up on chat. Noah, I'm sorry, man. A little bit ago says, do you think, or who do you think are good 4th and 5th tunes for the 501st? Like, potentially, like what we might get, or like right now? Because right now, one of my favorite teams to run is for defensively is Rex Lead, 5s, Echo, Barris, and R2. Those 5 are really solid teams, especially if you have the mods right. That team can be like one of the toughest teams right now to fight in this game. And if you don't have a good counter to it, like a CLS or one of the Revens, it's really tough. So just think of like that whole Rex team to be kind of like a Padme team, where if you don't keep them under control, they can just, you know, keep on getting all that turns and just do some crazy damage with Rex's, you know, one-shot ability. So that's what I would say. Jack says, I've only recently started watching your content, but I'm really enjoying your channel. Hey, thanks, man. I try to do as much daily content as possible. Even if it doesn't get, you know, a whole lot of views, I just want to, you know, pump out as many videos as I can with some good, you know, things behind the videos, so they're not just like a bunch of waste of your times. But I do try to, you know, make as much as I can. Because there's honestly, if you think about it, this game might be kind of boring right now, but there's a lot of things to cover at the moment. So it's really important to get those videos out, especially for like GAs, TWs, and stuff like that to help you guys out. Dami, yeah. In that team, you know, you could run Clone Sergeant. Okay, yeah, you could. That would be more like for an offensive team. I think the whole clones with Shock T, it kind of goes either way. If you have really good Shock T, run them defensively. If you don't, then that Rex team that I just mentioned is really, really good. Because not only do you have to worry about 5's constant regeneration from every time he gets crit with Barriss Zeta, but if you do happen to kill a clone, wreck size instead, and then they get just boosted up through the roof. So you have to now worry about two different 5s with their huge HP pools, which is not fun to fight. So I really like barriers with the clones. I really do. Yeah, I've just started gearing. Yeah, I am also wanting to start gearing her too. But I say we just kind of get into it, guys. So I'm gonna probably use my JTR versus the First Order, and most likely a. You know what? Let's check. Does he have good clones? Because clones are a really popular team to run right now. Because if he does have clones, I would probably save my CLS. Let's check his speeds. Yeah, they're not that great. So what I'm thinking here is to probably run, yeah, GTR. Let's see what he's got. I got quite a bit here. So I do have Grievous. I was probably going to run Grievous versus the Night Sisters, but what do you guys think? I really want to get as much banners as possible, but this team can get really sketchy at times. Do you guys think my Grievous team can beat the Night Sisters without losing too many people? We'll come back to that, I think. The Daka doesn't have the Zeta on. There is no Tals and Lead, so we don't need to worry about all the revives and all the potential plagues. If we can just kind of worry about Talzin and killing all the plagues, I think we should be pretty solid here, but I'm not too sure from which the leads should we use, because we have two different potential leads. We got a Newt and we got a Grievous lead. The Grievous lead is Zeta, so... And then on top of that, they gain some TM for whenever they damage a target locked. And then you swap over here to Newt's lead. They gain more speed and potency for each enemy with Extortion. And then when he's active, it says each enemy that ends their turn with Extortion dispels their own buffs and grants. So pretty much they just spread the Extortion and they gain more speed and potency for each. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Grievous is the way to go here. The thing I'm nervous about here versus this team, because I'm trying to get that feat done with killing all of the Separatists, or killing all of these guys with Separatists, is that my my B2 and my Magna Guard are quite squishy for their gear levels, so I'm not too sure. I did fight this Talzin lead team last GA, and I about lost it with my Grievous, but I'm pretty sure Gear 13 Grievous with super high HP people should get the job done. So guys, I think it's really safe to just use my JTR here. Try to get as much battles as going here as possible, so we're not wasting any time. And what I like to do here is run T3. And that's pretty much this team here. Alright, roll some of this. We got to kill their officer. Okay, officer's dead. We're going to now go after Executioner. Alright. Landing of the Exposed is what this team is all about. So, let's try to keep that going here. Let's get a cleanse up. Some debuffs. Okay. This should do some big damage here to Executioner. About finish him up. Okay. There he goes. Now we'll get some Stormtrooper action here. Let's get some, yeah, let's do that to Kylo. OG Kylo. And then, big hits here. Looking pretty solid here. He's dead. Now I'm going to go after some of this guy, some of Kylo Ren, but I'm actually going to... Should we do a basic or... Nah, we'll do this. We'll give that to T3. I gave it to the wrong person. It didn't even... I had tapping on T3, but I gave it to the Trooper. It did nothing to Trooper. He gains nothing from that ability. That was a wasted ability. Well, hopefully it doesn't lose me too many banners there. Just keep doing this. Okay. We should be pretty solid here on the banners. This guy has daze and ability block. And now he's stunned, so yeah, we're looking pretty good here. He's so tanky that we could probably get off another Destiny, or we could get off another one of Finn's cleanses. And guess what? We got Finn's cleanse, so that's huge. Full banners here should be the way we're looking here. So let's boom, there we go. 60 banners, perfect. Let's go. What's up, Dan? Happy GA? Yeah, man. GA is really fun. You got 60 banners there. Some Bantha Blasters over here. Hey, man, we might. We're not as crazy as Urs, but we can get some crazy stuff going here. That was a pretty good victory. Now we're gonna go for some Bosks, some Django Bosk Boba Fett action. I'm really thinking of like a CLS here, but dude, I don't know. If they do have the clones, I think that'd be a really solid counter, but we might just have to use the CLS just to get it over with. See, we can, this is like my solid 4v5 team for some undersized wins. I just don't like wasting CLS too early on, because we still have the Karth team. We could run EP Vader versus this, and then we could use CLS versus the other team. What do you guys think? CLS the Karth team, or CLS the Boba Fett? Or not the Boba Fett, the Bosk team. I'm thinking right now, actually, because this guy's Karth team is actually quite well modded, we might have to run CLS versus that, and then use EP Vader versus the Bounty Hunter team. The only problem here is that EP Vader will just kind of... See, I don't know. This is really sketchy, because if he did save Padme for defense, we really need Thrawn. We really do. Ah, man. I do not have a good Kira team, I don't. I don't have Jin Lead either. So his tenacity is quite low. I'm just trying to think here, guys. Because my Vader should go first. He's going to be at like 280 something, so there shouldn't be anybody here that can outspeed him. Alright, I just am going to make the play here. I'm CLSing this just to be safe. Getting to see what the back wall is more important than risking it. I think that's the best way to go here. Playing it safe is what I'm all about. The main reason here is I want to see what Thrawn team I could use in the back wall. So as much as I can save Thrawn is really what's most important here. Do that to Django. I don't want him to do any burning or anything like that. Okay. Going for Boba Fett next. There we go. That was pretty big, actually. Get some of that going. Dude, I love my Gear 13 Han, guys. This has got to be one of my favorite Gear 13s I've done. This guy is just so much fun to use. I would love to get Chewie next, because he's like the finisher off. I'm just kind of hesitant. I really want to wait for this next content that we're going to be getting here. Oh my gosh, 40k. That's nasty. Oh man. Dude's just nuts. Nuts damage here, guys. That's just crazy damage. There we go. Close to max. 50, 60 banners, not bad. Yeah, dude, Han is just way too good of a Gear 13, man. I can't recommend him enough. Perfect, yes, okay. This is big, actually, guys, because now we can use... Oh, yes, we're going straight for this one. We're going to be using our double man here. This is big. This is some big value here, guys. Big value. No Jawas, David. No Jawas. My Jawas are bad. You want to see my Jawas? Not only are they bad banners, but mine are really bad. That would not get the job done. Alright, we're using this. We're gonna save our Nihilus here, and to play it safe here, we're gonna play some airplane mode. This is some great value. There is 0 possibilities of us losing this, and if there is, then I will be mind blown, because this guy's spy will not be able to one-shot my Scion. My Scion has around 56k HP. I highly, highly doubt it, guys. We're going to 1 times to see the big hit. There it was, right there. Boom. Not even 20k. Not even, what is that? Not even 15k. This is why this counter is just nuts. For GAs, this is amazing. The biggest problem is, if the guy did have Padme, we might have to mirror the Padme team. And if that's the case, my mirror Padme skills are not very good. We're going to speed up. This is some great value. Huge value, guys. Oh, 62 banners. I will take that any day of the frickin' week, dude. Alright, we're going to now save that Rogue One team. We're going to come back here. We're going to now use... This team we can now use... we can now use the EP Vader. Oh, I saved him for defense. I forgot. I totally forgot about this. Gosh dang it, guys. Well, that means... That's not a big problem. It really isn't. This just means... We can get really easy banners here with our DR Malik, or not DR Malik, our DR trio. That is just going to mean that we're going to be just really far behind on who we're trying to use here. I still think the super safe bet out of these two is the Night Sisters with Grievous. This is our best chance of getting that full that feat done. So we'll do this. We're going to play this on airplane mode as well. I'm just nervous about this one, really. Gosh, I'm so bad at this counter, guys. It's not even funny. The plagues. Next time I gotta stun her, man. Like that, but do it earlier. Okay. Let's count how many wins, or how many guys we killed. We killed her once. It's going to be 2 times. Okay, we need like 14 more, I think. Damage target locks. That's a lot of TM right there. That's like 3, right? It's like 5. See, this will kill everybody. Okay. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to just land it. I'm going to just do the big hits here, call it a day. I'm not going to try to worry about it too much. Because I don't want to risk it too hard, but at the same time, I want to try to get, you know, some good banners at the same time. I didn't AoE because I wanted to get some more kills. That was the main reason. So, let's just see. What did that feat give us? How many kills was that? We were at 10. We got that. And we were 1 off, dude. Oh my gosh. You kidding me, man? Oh, that's so frustrating, guys. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. Oh my gosh. Oh, 1 off. This means my next GA, I am going to save somebody. Yeah, I know I have 9 days left. I know. But the Grievous team on defense is something ridiculously hard to have to counter that it really gives me an advantage in these GAs. So what I'm thinking now is to try to run a different kind of team and save a Separatist ally for an offensive team. That's what I have to do now for my next GAs, which is kind of annoying if you think about it. It really is. Okay, so we got... What do I have to do here? Some undersized? Okay. Like, these ones in the bottom we should be perfect on, just like by playing, right? Okay. I thought we really would have gotten it or came close, and guess what? We were really close. So, versus this, I'm just thinking of using some of this action here. Easy banners. Yeah, you have 9 days for the feat, but I really didn't want to have to worry about that in my next GA rounds. I want to get it done right now. And just the fact I was one off. Oh man, that's annoying. Alright, 62 banners, not bad. Alright. There's his Grievous team, guys. Okay, we got JKR. Not too worried about this one. We got Padme too. We were gonna get some big undersized wins here. That's big. And we also have Thrawn and Palpatine, or not Palpatine, and Nihilus. So we'll use now Jedi here with these guys. That should be a really easy win. Maybe too easy. Is Padme good versus Grievous? Yes, but it can go sideways very, very quickly. So you gotta kind of play it safe. Can we get a stun here? How about we just kill him? Okay. So this guy's not have a Gear 13 Grievous, so we're not going to lose as many banners. But we're still going to play it the same way. So he's dead. Almost dead. He's dead now. There's just not enough DPS from this Grievous to make me worry about him. So what we're going to try to do now is try to get as many banners as possible. The main, or the most we can get here is 60. So that's what we're going to shoot for. And we brought in Hoda for the extra, you know, the extra heals. So that's what we're doing here. Okay. So that guy's mark's going away. We can get some extra heals off. Alright. This is really easy, especially since this isn't a Gear 13 Grievous. The guy actually had the finisher on this Grievous, but he didn't have the Gear 13, all the Gear 12 plus pieces, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're going to call on Hoda for some more heals. Keep on hitting B1. Next big cleanse from Hoda, we will be perfect. So we're going to just keep on giving Hoda the turns. We're one turn off. Okay, we're going to just keep on hitting this dude. Okay. Dispel that, so when we can hit him, we will be perfect. We're going to do this, get some more heals off. Okay. He's still stunned. Get some more of this off. Big cleanse. Everybody's full, topped off. Gonna kill him. 60 banners. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let's go. Alright. So we got Ewoks and we got some Jinn. We are going to undersize Ewoks with just 3. Can you guys believe it? Just 3. Just 3. I can't believe it's not butter. Okay. You guys want to see a full auto Ewoks? Because I sure do. Let's do it, boys. Alright, this means we can save Nihilus and Thrawn versus the Rogue One team, and we still have R2. We could probably pull off a 4v5 versus that. Yeah, Z Bastila lead, the light side Bastila lead is perfect versus any Grievous team, really. The only ones you got to watch out for are the ones that are optimally modded, but even then, they play around the target locks and debuffs. With the Basila's lead, you're not going to be getting any of those debuffs really until later on. So it's really not that big of a deal. Honestly, what we could have done here instead, if I was to go back, was to not use Bastila, use JKR instead, save Bastila for a different team we can intersize with. But this should still work out good in our favor. We should. Let's not jinx it. We're gonna probably use Thrawn lead with Nihilus and R2 with maybe somebody else. I don't want to play it, you know, too stupid. I want to play it somewhat safe. So we'll have to see, guys. This guy still has to go through some nutty defenses I placed. Some damn good defenses. So very, very Rogue One heavy here. Nothing is not Rogue One here. So we have all these guys here, guys. Which I'm for sure using these two. These are for sure going to be used here. The question is, do I want to use Ezra here for the extra assists and, you know, kind of reducing Nihilus's Annihilate, or do I want to use 3PO in place? Because I would like to use R2 for sure, and I kind of want to undersize this. So we really have 3PO or Ezra. I don't want to do 5v5 here. I want to try to get as many banners as possible. So I'm just trying to think. What do you guys think? Ezra or 3PO? 3PO does have some good synergy with these guys. Thrawn's for sure going to be needed here for his extra TM swaps. No Wampa, no Wampa. He's on defense with Karth. Wampa and my Nest are almost always on defense because people at my rank, there's this Rogue One team is very, very rare for me to see. So when I do happen to see it, I'm kind of thrown on a loop here. I'm not too sure what I have to use here, so. What's up, Theo? We are on our last battle for our GA. So we're just kind of figuring out what we're going to use here, 3PO or Ezra. Do you think it was, if Watt was in the GG team, JKR would still be able to beat it? That's kind of a tough one, Samuel. Very tough, actually. I think Watt, well, let me put it this way. I think Watt is great in a Grievous team, but I think Newt is better. If there is a Watt, though, no Newt, I think you can still pull off the JKR lead. I think it'll still be able to beat. So 3PO. I think 3PO is a solid choice here because of all the synergy with R2. We're gonna run this, guys. Oh, but that, yeah, I forgot about that one else. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Watt pops all of the dots on one of his abilities, so it's very, very disgusting. So let's see here. We're gonna dispel that with that dude. Smoke screen up. My own R2. Maybe we should have burned so we can get some more potential AoE cooldown increases, but we're gonna do it now. Only one we didn't hit was Jin. That's perfect. That's totally fine. We're gonna fracture K2 because we're forced to. I think he's gonna cleanse here, so maybe we should do one of these stuns. Get some confuses off. Yeah, I think 3PO was a lot more safe over Ezra. I think Ezra is more for just the Jedi, although he could have really been nice in this team as well. Oh, look at that big hit. Dang. Alright. Fracture K2 again. Okay. And who can we do this to? We're gonna lose R2? Are you kidding me? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's give that to R2. Smoke up Nihilus. I think that's a pretty safe bet there. Okay, now we got to focus on giving R2 some more protection back, which is fine. Probably should have kind of went after Jin a little bit faster than that, because now we might, no, we can probably get a stun here, huh? Yeah. My R2 is modded for so high potency that it's going to be very rare if he does not land the stuns. Okay. We'll give this a Thrawn because he can swap some TM in a little bit. And I kind of want to hit Cassian instead, because I want him to cleanse it all, so we can prolong this whole extravaganza. There you go. Perfect. That's just what I wanted. Should do basic here. Why not? So the one I'm almost certain we're not get full banners on is 3PO. So we're gonna give that to him instead, and we're gonna just do one of these AOE's. Doesn't do much damage anyways. Some stuns. Gotta watch out for the timer though. I don't want to time out in this team. Okay, so now this is full HP, or full protection rather. We're gonna now... I don't think I can get him up there, R2 into protection. So we might just finish it up here. We might just have to. Might just have to. 58, okay. Oh, right. What is that? 1913 banners, that's not bad. That's a great score. Just imagine, guys, if I would have not have used my Grievous team versus this, and I would have gotten like 8+ more banners. So I could have easily been around the 1920, 1925 in the ballpark range for that banners. We would have been very solid for the easy win there. This win is not guaranteed win, although we did get a really good banner score. We're not guaranteed the win. This guy has a lot saved for offense, so we're going to try to throw him off for the offenses here. The stream's not over. I like to go for like around an hour or so, so we're going to do this for another 15 or so minutes. But the main attraction for today is over. The GAC is over pretty much. So let's see. Do I always stream my GAs? I do. I do. I could have probably played it differently to get like another banner off for that last battle, but it's really tough. I may not even have needed R2 to be honest, but the stun's very, very, very nice. So I don't know. Thrawn lead was definitely needed there. Oh man. The feats just get me really, really mad at times. I think having to use that feat is stupid. Trying to play around the feats are stupid in this game. Yeah, and if you guys, Theo makes a good point. I just released, so what I'm trying to do here, I want to get some more of your guys' feedback on my, I would love just feedback in general, right? So the one I did today was all of my last GA battles, so rounds 1 through 3. So there's 20, or no, I can't do math, 8, 16, 24 battles, right? 24 battles I did. There's everything is sped up in the battles. It's like a little montage of my GA. So if you guys do want to check it out, go check it out. I would just like to see what you guys think of it all. So it's kind of something that's new that I'm trying to figure out. Maybe it's not the best way to go about it, but it is a really good way to just see battles and how they play out. And if you guys want to see them more in like a slowed down version, you can just, slow the video down. So it's kind of a good thing. There's not a whole lot of commentary at all, but that's pretty much it. So that's the new video for today. The video I want to do in the future is Padme and her uses versus a lot of different Malak teams, like Marauders, Trooper teams, stuff like that. I think I want to put out for that, like a guide to it all, just to wrap up the whole Padme series I've done over like the last couple months. Yeah, that was... See, this is the highest score I've gotten out of this GA and the last GA. The highest one I got last rounds rather was 1911. This one I got 1913. I can't go back, can I, to my old GAs. But to wrap it up, guys, for the GAs, and we'll get on to some like arena battles and their stuff for today's just me like climbing and stuff like that. We'll just see what he's got for offense. So this guy did save his clones for offense, I'm guessing. Let's just see. He's got some okay clones. Does he have Shock T though? I don't see Shock T. Okay, no Shock T. So clones are probably going to be unused this time, so that's pretty good. What do you use versus JTR in offense? I don't see it often, troopers. Versus JTR? To be honest with you, Dan, I haven't seen a JTR in forever, but if I was, I would probably use EP team. The only problem, though, is the BB-8 speed and JTR doing the mind tricks on you before you can really even move. So in that regards, I would probably run, to play it safe in that one, I'd probably use EP Vader with Thrawn. I think that's a really safe counter. Troopers could be good if they, like I said, you got to be able to outspeed the BB-8 and make sure that the JTR does not mind trick somebody, especially in the trooper team. If they mind trick your Stark before he even goes with the buffs, it's not going to look pretty. So you got to watch out for that. But I think if you have them all like optimally modded, I think it'll really work out well. And I do think the Bastila Hermit team would really work too. Especially, yeah, I think out of those three I just mentioned, I think Bastila might be really solid actually because of the high tenacity. With Hermit and Wampa. Probably not want to 3v5 that. You might want like another support in there, but that really does have some potential. I think actually that Bastila versus JTR is probably your best bet actually. For like being most safe and all that sort of stuff. Not trying to lose too many banners. Captain Awesome says, with episode 9 coming in December, are you going to start farming all those tunes in the preparations? For the time being, I'm almost... I wouldn't say I'm not really working on them. I'm slowly working on them from like the shipments I see. But for the most part, I would say like 90% of all of my farming right now is going towards the Galactic Republic. So for gear for the clones is one. Shard farming for Shock T. Those two for the gears and Shock T. That's like 90% of what I'm doing right now. It takes up a lot of my crystals. So I'm really prepared for whatever's coming next for the GR and the Clone Wars content. And after we see all that sort of stuff, I will go down and work on some of the other stuff like Rose, Holdo. And honestly, those two guys, their kits, I know you guys probably hate those two characters like in Star Wars, but I think their kits are very solid. And actually, if they get like a little tweak with like a new character, I think that'll be amazing. I think those guys might be, I won't say meta dominant, but that'll be a super solid team like a Padme is right now or Grievous is right now. Very solid teams, kind of like a clones. So, far charming, I know. I got my words kind of mixed up right there. So, purple hair relic, I know. When are relics? They're coming out this month, right? Is it like mid September? I don't even know, guys. If you guys have seen my videos on it, my first couple I was kind of negative about it. My third one I did on it, I said it could be a good thing. The biggest problem though is the signal data and having to farm that on the Cantina nodes. That is not good for anybody. It's only really good for the whales and the Krakens. It's not really good for anybody else. And that's going to put a huge wall, even more so behind the free-to-play. If the relics do increase your GP on a character more than a Gear 13 does, that'll be totally fine. I'm not even worried about relics, honestly. Throw them in the game. Just make the GP higher. That's all good to me. That means that you won't get placed up with somebody with really crazy relics. You'll be more around people around your same GP, right? So that's good in that regards. Right now, Gear 13 is really going to make it tough for people because some people in the matchmaking right now, they're still fighting people with like 30 plus Gear 13s and you only got like maybe 5. And the reason being is that Gear 13 GP is literally nothing boosted up compared to Gear 12. It's like the same exact thing. So Gear 13 as of right now makes it so GAC is sort of behind a paywall. So I'm really hoping relics can fix that. That's my main thing. I think relics could be either a really great thing or a really crappy thing to the game, and I'm hoping it's a great thing. So yeah, I think Rose might be needed, man, for like some next epic confrontation event. So What are my next Zetas? I'm hoarding them for the moment. I have one saved up. It was going to go on Rex, but I'm playing it safe. I'm just waiting for what's next to come. If it's nothing crazy and Rex's Zeta is better than this whatever we're coming up with next, then I'll go with Rex next. I would love to get Shock T's unique, but like I just said, I'm going to save for now. I think really everybody should be saving it now. What Zeta should I prioritize on my clone team? Shock leader, or no, let's see, prioritize on my clone team. Shock lead Ahsoka 5th. I already have both of Shock's Zetas. Okay. I think Ahsoka Zeta is great, you know, inside and outside of the clones team. I think that's great. I think there's a lot more use for that, so you get more bang for your buck if you were to go Ahsoka's route. But like I just said, guys, you should really just be saving up all your Zetas, because if there's something better than down the line, you don't want to be, you know, wasting this. Because just think of this, guys. I'm not sure if this guy has the Zeta on GMY, but there is a Zeta on his leadership. At the time of the reworks for Yoda, I thought his leadership was going to be nutty, like just disgustingly awesome. I Zeta'd it, and like a month later, we got a better Jedi, and this whole Zeta was wasted. So I don't want to have this be something that just is similar to what we might be seeing in the future. So I'm playing it safe. I'm going to just hoard up all the Zetas. This is completely wasted. I have never gotten any use out of the Zeta since I got it, and that's been like a year plus ago. So honestly, I wish I didn't waste it and I was just playing smarter. So let's see. I find it hard to imagine there will be 2 epic confrontations between now. I totally agree, Lone Wolf. I think what they might do here is, I hate to say it, but I think Clone Wars content, I don't know if it'll be meta or not. I would love for it to be meta, but what they might be thinking, what they might be doing here is making another Padme type of a team. Nothing that's totally meta dominant, but something that's really damn good. So that means you'll have 2, and then maybe down the line we'll get like some epic confrontation like a Malak. Not sure about that, but people like to think about, you know, this movie, and honestly, I'm not sure if every movie means we'll get a new meta. I don't know if that's the case. And if it is going to be meta, I will doubt it will live long. I think it'll be really short because of, if you think about it, there's a lot more Star Wars stuff coming down the line with like all like the movies and sort of stuff. So I don't think that this next movie meta will last long, if it even is a meta at all. So I think if you were to think about which one will be meta, I definitely think that this GR and the Clone Wars content will be more likely to be meta than this next movie is. At least that's what I think. I could be definitely wrong. So unless the epic confrontation they teased is coming later and we all expect it won't be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, very similar to JTR, for sure. Very short-lived. But still a great team, you know? Great team all around. Okay, let's see. This guy, he has GR. He doesn't have a great Padme team. So Padme's out of the question there. And he does have some okay... You know, Jedi is pretty crappy. I'm not going to lie for that guy. Troopers. He does have a good solid Troopers team, so we could use that versus another team I got. He's got both Revans and Malak, so you could definitely, you know, get some easy banners that way. But if you think about it, guys, this guy still has a lot to go through for my teams. What do you guys think? Should I just... I really want to show you guys my back wall because this is something I really want to kind of work towards in the future, and it's pretty much set in stone for what I have. There's only one team I'm missing that's really not great, but I really want to show you guys. What do you guys think? Should I just show you guys my back wall or not? I would love to. He does have JTR. Pretty much everybody does in my rank. Scoundrels. No, he used Boba Fett, so he's got Bounty Hunters already used, and Old Republic, so that's not going to be there. He, yep, Separatists are already used up. He does have Traya, and he does have EP Vader. So he's got 1. He's got Traya, EP, Darth Revan, maybe Malak if he's going to stretch it. That's 4. Rebels, 5. Resistance, 6. And then kind of split up Jedi, 7, maybe 8. So, like, his counters are going to be tough for me to, or for him to have to go through. So I think I'm probably, you know, more going to be... I have the more advantage here, I think. So, yeah, that's 1917. What is the average there? I'm going to do a little quick check here, guys. Okay, let me do some mathematics here. I typically am bad at math. 1913 minus 1440 divided by 8. Oh, I typed in the wrong. 1913 minus 1440 Divided by 8. There we go. 59 average. See, I could have gotten a 60 banner average if I didn't use Grievous. I could have. Oh, man. I do think the one we're getting will probably... Yeah, I totally agree. True, Dan. True. The next event, like the big Malik type, could be a Malik. It could be. But I honestly think they would go more for a character rather than a ship because people like characters more than ships. At least I think so. A ship raid, though, I think would be amazing to drop in like the next 1-2 months. 1-2 months with a ship raid, and maybe right before that they introduce like this next meta. I don't know. That would be ideal. Or make the ship raid like something related to the next movie. Maybe it's like a cooler version of Palpatine. Maybe it's something different. I don't know. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my defenses from my back wall. We show you my front wall. You can already see it here. I got Jango Nash with Geos. Behind that, this is a crazy back wall. I would like to think my really solid geared Night Sisters. He's going to have a very hard time fighting this, and I got Malik here with a weaker team. This is out of the 16 teams I have to place. I have a pretty solid 8 for offense. My 8 for defense, I am missing 1, and this is the team I'm missing. I would like to make this a different type of team here, and the team I would like for this to be is my Padme. I would like for that to be my Padme, and then later down the line I can use either like a Grievous Nuke team, or I could just mirror match the Maliks with my own Malik once I get my Malik done, but that won't be for a long, long time. So that's the team I have not a whole lot of confidence in. But behind the First Order and Karth, I got EP Vader, so not the greatest, I know, but I had to kind of put these guys here and then save Grievous for my feats. And then this team here, boys. Holy cow, I am loving this team. I got some solid speeds here in my Rex. 262, you add that 16% with Ahsoka there. That's almost 300 speed. So he's for sure going to be going first if he does, if this guy does not be able to outspeed him. Ideally, I would rather run R2 here because R2 can smoke up a lot more and he can stun. And I think that's probably the most ideal. But I played it safe. I ran R2 and kept him for offense because I thought he might have run the Marauder team instead. So this is a team I can always variate and I can always swap around. So very solid, and I can show you guys my Gear 12 5s. Remodded him for just a crazy ton of HP protection. Okay defenses, but main priority on the HP protection. And then Barris pretty much similar. And, I mean, this is going to be a tough team, I would say. This team, Jango Nash, Night Sisters, like those three right there, that's going to be a pain in the butt to fight. So, and I did kind of remod my Echo a little bit for more offense, so we'll see here, guys. That's pretty much it for GA, though. I do want to chat a little bit about my next farms, because there's stuff I would love to work on. So, Farm Hodo Rose, yeah. Let's see, what are mine looking like? I haven't touched them in forever. I typically don't touch Holdo a lot because of the that one event that we see, the Galactic Bounties. So she's like on a slow farm, but I really got to get started on her, man. What I might do here, right now I'm using my normal energy on farming cryos and carbs. As soon as we see the next content, and if I can swap my energy over to her, that's what I'll do. But for the time being, I'm going to just keep farming the carbs and the cryos. Excuse me. Yeah. I think she might be really good for like some next type of team that we'll see. And honestly, guys, her kit's not that bad. The character itself is pretty bad, but she is not that bad. She removes TM, she stuns, and dazes. I mean, dazes and stuns are pretty dang huge. And Holdo is pretty similar to her, too. She's like your big attacker here, so I honestly, I would hate for them to make her part of the next meta, but it might be likely for her to be needed for like some event, kind of like a stick raid needed for JTR or for JTR, stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna actually put Holdo on my favorites because I would love to work on her soon. Like Foresight, that's pretty dang huge. And then they recover HP. This one is their big, massive AoE days and defense down and evasion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a huge special. That's pretty dang huge. And Dispel Up, dude, like this, holy cow. Her kit's really dang good. You guys, if you haven't seen this kit for a long time, I think this character is one to really to look into for investing. Whenever another resistance ally loses Foresight, she gains taunt for 1 turn and recovers 10% HP, extra speed, and crit avoidance. That's big. So you could mod her for pretty similar to Treya almost, and to Zalbar, I would like to think. I don't know. So let's see here. Could be Grievous and GK capital ships. Could be. I don't think we'll see a huge epic confrontation with ships. It could be, though, maybe you will lead up to needing this like negotiator ship for a Malevolence, and you'll need like all those GR ships. I don't know. I've been saying this, like, it's hard to say what the next ship meta could be, because as of right now, 5-star GK negotiator's not cutting it for beating all these really top-end Falcon teams. Probably maxed out might get the job done. I think the Falcon will be able to beat anything on offense. Same with Thrawn. I think GK could be a really solid defensive team / offensive team. And then the Malevolence will probably be the meta. The reason I think that is because if you go to ships here, the ones we only have here are like 3 or 4. We have 3 bugs, and we have the Vulture Droid. Vulture Droid's huge with the Malevolence from that event that we saw. So like these 4, if we get like 1 or 2 more, I think this will be probably meta, guys. This is really solid. Already is really solid, and especially with that new kit that we saw from the Malevolence, it'll be probably the next meta for the ships. I would love to see more reworks for the ships, though. I think that the GR faction for the ships needs some more love and some more reworks. So, just thinking here, what could I go over? It's pretty straightforward for what I'm farming. Maul lead with Ness is a good backwall team in GA. I'm sure it is, yeah. The whole stealth mechanics. Oh, that would be really solid, actually. I don't have the Zeta on Maul, though, for the extra stealth up at the start of the encounter. What is mine? Mine's in the gear 11. See, the Zeta could be really big here, but Maul's kit right now is awful. If he gets a touch up in the future, I might go back and Zeta him, but I'm not going to for the time being. Ships are fun, there's just nowhere to use them except, yeah. Yeah, I think the whole Falcon meta has been here way too long. I think it should have been dead like a whole 6 months ago, honestly. I think every meta should last 4 to 6 months. It's lasted double that. Maybe they're maybe they're doing it different with the ships. Maybe they want ships to last longer, and then have a bigger focus on the arena, the character arena. So, I don't know. What's up, Ray? We did get a full clear, but we don't know if we're winning or not because he hasn't attacked yet. We did score 19-13 banners, though. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you said Ranger uses Holdo in GA. Yeah, Holdo is solid, guys. I was saying I know Dojason pretty well. He uses his Zeta Finn still, and he beats up some Karth teams, and that's pretty big. If you can beat up Karth with some of your other resistance, you can actually, if you do have Holdo and Rose, you could save those guys with some droids to beat up like a First Order team or Bounty Hunter team. That means you get 2 resistance teams on offense that can beat some pretty solid defensive teams, and then you can save your CLS for your back wall. That's pretty dang huge. That's something I was thinking of today. That's what I was thinking of. Could be Dooku. Oh, Dooku's ship would be sick, dude. What is it called? Dooku. It's like a yacht almost, and there's like a what's it called? Like a umbrella or whatever it's called, a parasol. I don't know, but it's very similar to the Bugs looking ship, and then it just kind of retracts, and then the thing comes out. I don't know how that'll be in the game, but it looks pretty cool. Solar Sail. That's what it is. Solar Sail. What's up, Urs? Yeah, I would love, like, anything for ships. Give it to me. Dude, just give it to me, man. I have not used the Falcon once. Okay, maybe once. I have not used the Falcon more than once in my daily arena climbs. My arena I've been using this fleet for like the last 6 months. This team right here gets job done every single time. Hey, I'm rank 110. Cool. Dang cool. Let's see that. I did not realize I was rank 100. And I'm close to bronze. No, what's this called? Chromium. Chromium. Okay, I'm close to chromium. Rank 100 now. That's not bad. And I got some feats done. Oh, this game even higher, dude. Oh, what are we going to be at now? 104. What's this? Cool rewards. How did I miss this? Chat, how did I miss this? My feats. How did I miss those? Well, I just made a little noob mistake there. Okay, I want to show you guys the solar sail because I think this would be cool. Dooku. Solar sail Dooku. We, a long time ago in one of my streams, this is a ship that I had no idea that existed, but it looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can, oh, I clicked on my, my Photoshop software. Let's, swap this over. Oh, that's my big face. Let's not show that. Screen cap, it's not working. Screen cap's not working, man. Urza, you got a hard opponent for today, man? Or is it looking nice and easy? Alright, it's working now. This is the ship that I would love to see for Separatists. And Dooku is an iconic Star Wars character. Why not bring it into the game? So this is like the sail I was talking about. So the sail comes out like that. So it's kind of like a yacht, I think somebody told me. And then the ship itself looks very similar to like a Geo ship. And oh, I didn't want to click that. But that's him in the Clone Wars TV show. This looks pretty cool. What is it called? The Pun Worka 116. If I was in the Star Wars universe, I would run something like this. This is what I would kind of fly. This ship looks dope. I love this ship. I think they should add this 100%. Is there any other ships we could see? Like Vulture Droid's like a big ship. I don't know. What the heck is this? What a weird ship. I don't know. That looks pretty cool though. I think we should see something like that. That would be awesome. I gotta close that. So, I don't know. Gonna be rough? Oh, that's not good, man. Well, if you need any help, man, I'm always there in your chat. If you need any Padme help, it's my expertise. Screen is backwards. Is it? Should be fine now. So yeah, this opponent this round was not that bad. It's pretty dang easy. I'm not gonna lie. Probably one of the easier ones from my what's it called? My bracket. I got a guy named Quavo. This guy, probably one of the easier ones. Isn't this clan the ANZGC clan? Isn't that a pretty big clan or a guild? I think it is. I'm more worried when I see somebody's roster. I'm more worried if they have this, a Marauder Gear 13. That makes me kind of scared. Those are ones that I'm like, it's kind of 50-50 on if I win that or not. One with the Force, so that guy doesn't have one. This guy doesn't have one, but this guy does have one. So there's 2 guys out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, right? Yeah, 8. Yeah, I'm really good at math, by the way. There's 2 out of the 8 that I'm scared of. Everybody else I'm not too afraid of. So we should be good there. What about Padme ship? Oh yeah, her chromium. Her chrome looking ship. That'd be pretty cool. I would love to see that. And then like the co-pilots be like R2 maybe? That would be pretty cool. Or 3PO or I don't know, really anybody. Let's see, your Star Wars poster, give it away. It's a mirror screen. Oh yeah, I forgot. Episode 4, and you can't see it. Let me show you guys. I got a Carbonite Han. Carb Han. I know it's not like Urz's, but hey, it's pretty cool. It does kind of scare me in the middle of the night. Like I hear something outside, just like a family member, and then I turn there and I see that guy, Carbonite Han. It kind of freaks me out a little bit, but it's still pretty cool. Oh, and I do have... One second. I gotta show you guys something as well. I got this cool thing. So this is something you put around or on top of your door. It's what would you call it? It's like a door frame almost. Or not door frame, it's just something that goes above your door. It's got Yoda, Luke, and then the Star Wars, and then the Falcon, Han, and then Leia. Where do we get this? I'm not even sure where we got this. But that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna hang that right above Carb Han's head. That's where it's gonna go. Like right here. Like right there. I gotta get a really cool lightsaber so I can like frame that as well. The one I got now is a really crappy one from Disney. Or from Disneyland rather. This is the one I went to Disneyland like a couple months ago, and we barely missed the release of Galaxy's Edge, so I didn't get those cool lightsabers. So I'm kind of stuck with this piece of garbage, but it's pretty cool. I gotta get me one of those. Probably gonna be expensive though. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. They're in the $200 range. Oh. Might be a good investment, though. Might be a good investment. Let's see. What's up, Todd? Love your... Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Disruptor? How you doing? Job with the Hut poster. That would be awesome to have, too. You have to get one made by Sir Loki. Does he do the lightsabers? One second, I got a little smudge here on my screen. Does he do lightsabers? That'd be pretty cool. Alright, what can we show you guys? Just double check if he's hit me or not. Nope, he's not hit me yet. We'll do some Padme climb. I got payout in like 2 hours. Oh my gosh, this guy right here, Puajuri. This guy's got some nasty teams here. His Marauder is disgustingly fast. If I fought this guy in GA, I would crap my pants because my win rate versus like half, like 50%. That's not good. So we'll try this team out. This is a slow Padme. I did remodel my Anakin. This is almost optimal. There's only one other person that I know has better mods than me, and that's Wink. Wink's got some disgusting mods on his Anakin. He's got like a 5.8k offense Anakin with a CD arrow and like 91 speed. That's just disgusting, guys. Holy cow. So in the past, I gotta do an updated video on this whole stuff for Padme. The potency arrow and really any potency at all in Anakin, it is nice. Don't get me wrong. But what's more important is, let's say that you don't land the healing immunity, and that could happen with really high potency or not. Let's say it doesn't land, and then he drain life somebody Malik does. You really need Anakin to be hitting harder because of the bonus turn he's going to be getting. You want the Malik to go back to what he just was. So that's really what he's there for. And the potency does not get the job done. You want more offense and CD over anything, really. So we'll try this out. I don't get that good of wins off this guy, and I hardly ever fight this guy as well. This guy has always different payouts than me. So, looky there. Like, it's just hard to fight, man. And we didn't crit there because of the CBM. It lowers your crit chance, so we'll do some of this action. We're going to wait. We're going to have to probably go for HK first. Yep, we'll go for HK first. We're going to get some of that going, some confuses. Some of that smoke, and this should kill HK. Because if we use it on anybody else here, he's going to insta-kill my GK, so that's not good. We got to kill HK. So he's dead. Next target is probably going to be, Bastila rather. AoE because he has Confuse. And now we can kick Marauder. Okay, it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. This guy's mods are pretty dang, like, really, really optimally modded. I have a hard time speaking at times if you guys didn't know. Okay, we're going to do some burning here, get some more translation so we can get some more potency down the line. He's dead, and we can get a nice swap here. Boom. That, guys, that 80k crit is why you want to mod him like this, and don't go for as much potency. So now we get a big cleanse. Do some of this. He's still going after my my Anakin. That's not good. Get a stun there. No stun. All right, so it's going not as good as I thought it would, but GK's got a taunt up. We're going to use a kick now. Didn't stand... Okay. Not going well, but we did get a cleanse up. Gotta land the healing immunity, Anakin. Gotta go. There we go. We got a stun at least. That's good. Alright, so we won this one, I'm pretty sure, unless we somehow choke it. But, no, we got this. Easy. There we go. So this is probably the toughest team I've ever fought with my Padme. The ones that are tough are the ones that are not modded right, and the ones that either are slower than my Padme, or the ones that have their mallet going first, which makes my GK taunt first, which is not good because that means all of debuffs going to him and not everybody else. So there's really only 2 teams that I have problems with, but when it comes to GACs, I never see those because people want to run the right modded teams, and that's what Padme works well against, is the right modded teams. So that's kind of what it looks like. We can probably do a refresh here. And no. We don't want to. We don't want to hit anybody here. Ronin's got to pay out soon. Chum does. Stone, they all do. I can't hit him. Oh, we could hit Donkey, actually. Never mind. This is one of the ones that I have problems with because his Malik is faster than everybody else. 329. We'll have to see. No, I probably should get off you guys because I gotta do some video, recording and editing. I want to get a video out soon, like 2 to 3 days from now, that goes over all the possibilities of how to use your Padme versus Mallet teams. And then we could probably do another revised version of Padme versus non-Mallet teams and how you want to mod those guys. But pretty much what this video is going to be on is really just Padme versus Mallets. Which guys and which team combo you should be running versus specific teams, like ones with Trooper in them, ones without Trooper in them with Marauder, and which ones are most reliable, which ones are more consistent, and what you should be looking at on what the game strategy is in your game plan. And that could be kind of long, so I want to kind of get it going here and to, edit it down so it's not as long. We'll just have to see. Let's see, can we farm some Shock T up? We can. What are we going to get? 2? Well, that's better than 0. I would love to get this chick to at least gear, 10, 11. I want to see if she can work with my Padme squad. If that's the case, I could always run my R2 with my clones. That would be awesome. Well, right now, we can wrap it up, guys. We've been going for like around an hour. Hour 20. What I'm farming now is I'm continuing my farm for Shock T. She should be 5-star by the end of today. I am not touching Malik until we see what's coming up next. I'm trying to farm up Echo's gear, but his gear is ridiculous. You need like 150 of these, and I got none. And those are really only gear from the raids and from shipments, and the shipment cost is expensive as heck. So I'm not sure if I'll get that guy soon to gear 12. But that's a work in progress. For Gear 13s, I'm hoarding Mace's Gear 13, and same with 5s, until we see the next content. There is like so many things I would love to do right now, but I'm waiting for what we're going to be getting up next. But I am still working on this piece here. It should be getting done here soon, and then this other piece here. After I get those 2 pieces, I'm hoarding and I'm waiting, because this is needed from both Mace and himself. But I almost got enough for 2, so that might be almost okay to get Gear 13 on early. And then these are like some oddball ones I would love to work on in the future. Getting a Gear 13 B1 would be huge. I could run a really optimally modded Grievous team for my GAs and make it a pain in the butt to fight. And that could just be ridiculous to fight, actually. And then, same with clones, that's another team. And then I'm farming Plo Koon for my Cantinas now. I'm trying to squeeze in all of these Cantina farms, like my Plo, Ayla, Kit Fisto, all those for the Clone Wars Jedi, before they release the signal data for the Cantina farms. So I got a lot on my plate, guys. I got a lot on my plate. So yeah, and I'm still hoarding Zetas. My next Zeta would have gone on Rex, but I'm still waiting. There's a lot of potential stuff I would like to get done, but I'm just waiting. So. Oh, Loki's is all metal? Dang, dude. I gotta... Does he have, like, pictures of, like, his lightsabers? I would love to see some. That'd be awesome. And then it probably, like, has, like, the ending of it, too. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be awesome, actually. I'm pretty hyped about that. I like, looked online for some. They're really expensive. So... What are you buying with your championship tokens? For now, kind of just pretty much cryos. I would like to just keep hoarding the cryos, but at the same time, when you come down here, this is a great value, guys. I think at least this is great value. Being able to get a 6E like a lot of the times would be huge. I mean, this modulator is hard to come by, and I would rather not spend like all these tokens, like my shard shop currency, for these, and same with my guild store. I would rather just straight up buy those from that and then just farm up the cryos, even though that might be kind of annoying to do. We'll just have to see. But I almost got like 4 of these saved up. I think that's 4. Yeah, that's 4 saved up almost. I need 4 more pieces to get 4. So I am I'm continuing my farming for all this sort of stuff. Haven't spent too much in the past 2 months or so. Or month, right? I did that whole video about me not wanting to spend, and I tried to, stick with it. I've almost not spent anything for gear, really. I've only spent for just getting some more videos and for you guys some more refreshes, really. I haven't spent anything for gear yet. I would like to keep, not doing that. I would like to just save up all my money as possible. I need to, dude, for my YouTube videos, guys, I want to get some After Effects, some what do they call, like the Premiere, like those different editing softwares. I would love to get some for like my videos because it's really hard to edit on what I got, and it just does not look good for the edits at all. So I got to get some different stuff for that, but that could be down the line. If you told me a year ago that Mace could possibly become relevant again, that is funny, Ben. Dude, I have been okay. My Mace has been 1 off his finisher for the past 2 months. For the past 2 months, man. I really, really thought that this guy would have gotten a rework around the time of the Darkside TB, and we didn't. So, I have, though, gotten some use out of him in my GAs. I run Basilisk with this guy in, like, Ezra, Qui-Gon. I get some easy banners, but really, this guy, his rework should be nuts. I don't want to leak anything, but... this guy should be getting a really sick rework. Inside information, I'm just hinting at the fact he's getting a rework. I'm not going into details, but he's going to be getting a really good rework, guys. So that's kind of why he's sitting here close to Gear 13. No spoilers, no spoilers. Cantina farms never end. I know, right? The Cantina nodes, I would love to farm up some of the Kira teams, but they are lacking hardcore. And that's a team that I would like to get. Scoundrels are fun to use. Yes, photos, just DM. Sounds good. You get crowd tech for completing your daily. True, yep. That was new in the last update. All I can say, though, for this next light side TB, without spoiling too much, like, I don't even know, like, the whole thing behind it. All I've heard, though, was that Mace's rework is going to be pretty dang good. We'll most likely get Kiadi, and that's pretty much to my extent of what I know. Insider information really is just people from different discords and my whole as a whole what I've gathered from everybody, and people are saying that Mace seems to be getting a solid rework. They don't go into details. All I've heard is that his rework is seeming to be pretty solid. That's all I can tell you guys. That's all I know. All I know and all I can tell you. So I shouldn't get into trouble for that. All I know is that he's going to get some solid reworks. Like, all these guys should be getting some reworks. I know Mace should be getting a rework out of anybody else. Out of these, like, Clone Wars Jedi, I think Plo, like, in that one screenshot that we saw, they were chatting about Kiadi being released, and later down the line with Mace's rework in Plo's. Like, we already knew that. All I've heard, though, is that his rework for Mace in particular is pretty solid. I don't know anything about Plo's. He could be really good with clones. We don't know. I'm not even sure if Ayla or Kill are going to get reworked. I would love for them to both get reworked. I don't know, though. So that's all I really know. So I see you later, Captain Awesome. I'm kind of behind all this stuff for you guys. I'm really bad at reading chat. Like, honestly, I chat too much about one certain thing that I'm not hitting everybody else's comments up. I'm really bad at it. Also, I am saving up my guild store, both currencies, saving up for potential new thing here for the Get 2. I'm also saving for Get 1 for either a new character or just down the line getting Malik for 7-star. Did you max Mace ship? Yeah, I did. Dude, I went all in with Mace. I'm not even kidding you guys. I went all in with Mace. I'm only missing this one, but this one is not very, basics are cool and all, but only more damage is not huge because you're never going to be using the basics in this team. Plus, I'm saving these pieces for the next big capital ship. So I got a lot of hoarding to do, guys. Let's see, has he hit me yet? There he goes. He's hit me. He just burned through those two. What do you see in the back wall? He saw my Night Sisters. What's his average from those two fights? Should we prolong the stream, guys, and see what he's hitting me like, or should we not? And just cancel it here, and I can update you guys later on. Because if you see here, he one-shot those two. Minus that. Minus this. Divided by that. So his average banners from those two fights were 59. So we used some solid counters versus those two teams. Yeah, we'll see. If he keeps hitting these teams here, guys, I will probably stick around. But if he's not, we'll give around 5 minutes. If he's not hitting me at all in the next 5 minutes, we'll hop off. I don't want to go too long for the stream because I know people who don't catch it live, they have to sift through all this sort of stuff, and that's not good. Maybe what I'll do is I will timestamp the ones I did fight in for all the GAs, and then if he does happen to fight me back and we see like the end results, then we'll timestamp that as well. So we'll just have to see. We'll come back to that. Maybe we can do like a ship battle or something here. I am top 20 in ships. We can fight this guy. Let me get some more music. This is probably like the last track I have anyways for music. I need some more non-copyrighted music. I really do. I'm really bad at finding good ones though. Alright, so that's easy. Has he typed me back? No, he hasn't. Alright. Oh man, I get so anxious about this stuff. I just want to see what he's doing, man. So I think tomorrow's video I have planned is I gotta check 1 second. It's like about feats and like how I'm frustrated with feats. And then also it's about how to split up your Padme team with the clones now that clones are really good in GAs and what the best way is to go about that. And then I would like to because that'll be Thursday's video, and then Friday's video will be that bigger type of guide for how to utilize your Padme and which team works well versus certain comps. And then kind of make it a little bit cleaner, like a graphic almost, like a PowerPoint presentation, and kind of like their different faces and like which one goes where. Maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah, this team here, guys, this Thrawn team, it can put in some work. I almost think that this can beat pretty much any team on offense. The only ones I find it to be kind of RNG is versus the Falcon teams. I've tried this versus like Bugs, the other Tarkin teams with like Vader. As long as you can like one-shot somebody first turn, you're gonna win almost all the time. Okay, there's some carbs and there's some cuffs. Not bad. 25 crystals isn't bad either. All right, let's see. Has he hit me yet? He already hit me once. Is he stuck? Thinking about what he's using? So yeah, he's just sitting here thinking what he's using. You know what? Why not? Why not refresh some mods? Why not? I have had bad luck with my slices, though. What is that? Protection. Crit avoidance. Okay. So we got speed there. It's really these two circles. The other greens are pretty useless. Gotta go, or time for me to head back. Catch you later. Hey, sounds good, man. I will be on a lot of people's streams later. I like to just hang out, man. I like hopping in RSGs and Urzes for sure. Those two guys with Operation Metaverses. Those are my three, you know, holy trinity of Galaxy of Heroes. I love watching that, being a part of those streams. All right. How about we just do unassigned? There we go. So that's got some speed. Okay, those are all pretty garbage. I might just have to sell some of those. That's a bad one. What about this? Both bad. What about this one? Is it going to land? Nope. Alright, I'm going to sell all those then. Those are really, really bad. Holy cow. Like, just purely garbage. Pure garbage. See, okay. See, that one's not good at all. The crit avoidance could be pretty solid, so I might just roll it to see what we get. What do we get? Some speed, okay. Protection. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give this one a shot. I think this could be, okay, 4 speed. Oh, hoo, hoo. I'm going to go kind of all in here. This could be a really solid mod. I have been trying to find some really solid CA arrows for quite a while. I have a couple that are solid. Let's just see. Okay, that's probably garbage now. If it would have landed on speed those last 2 times, we would have probably gotten this one up. That's too bad. Because my best CA arrows, where are they? My best ones so far, I got like 2, maybe 3. Nah, maybe just 2. One on Scion is solid. It's got some offense built in with some speed and crit chance. This one, though, is ridiculous. This is my best mod I got. Crit avoidance with 28 speed, some good HP stuff and all that. This is really, really, really good. CA arrows might be a thing of the future. I don't know. It could be, though. We'll have to see. I think it's really good investing into, though. Check again. Let's see what he's doing. Still stuck. Not hitting that one. Not hitting those. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's do a quick arena battle then. Donkey is one we can hit. After this one, we'll see if he's still not hitting us again. We'll just cancel, or we'll not cancel. We'll stop the stream. So this is what I'm talking about. This guy's got some a faster mallet, so it doesn't work as well. So we're kind of forced to do some of this stuff. Alright. So faster mallet can be kind of a problem, but let's see. Okay, that's one translation there. We're going to do this so we can save cleanse later on. Okay. We can do an AoE here, kill him. There's no HK in this team, so we don't need to worry about a one-shot. Now we're going to kill off Marauder. That should kill him easy peasy. There we go. Okay, now we can cleanse later on with GK. It's going to be really important. More confuses. That's going to kill Bastila. Cleanse. Okay, that cleanse saved us. This, though, is looking like it might just kill GK. We'll test out. It's probably going to kill GK. Yeah, I did. Okay. So we're going to have to now play a little bit smarter. We don't have 3 stacks of Confuse yet on to Padme. Okay, now we do. That's big. And we will continue doing this. Stuck this time. The healing mini stuck. Now we will do a... see, if we don't land either a stun from the kick here or from R2's stun on basic, we might just lose Anakin. So we'll try it out. It stuck. Perfect. We won this one. Now we can eat up that and smoke up on her. Let's go for the big kick. It should be plenty. There we go. There we go. So that was that team and the team we fought earlier, the Pua Jury guy. Those two are some of the toughest teams in my arena. And R2, this team comp with R2 is very, very reliable. And this is probably my favorite team to use of all time in Padme versus Malix. So, okay. If he's not hit me yet, I'm canceling it. I'm gonna shut off stream. Still not, man. Still not. Okay, guys. Stream was good. 1913 banners. That's very solid. I think that's around 59 average banners. Next time for GA, we gotta save Separatists for one more kill, and then we'll get that feat done. So that should be pretty solid. And we should win this one. I think we should win this one. Everything is looking pretty solid. So what do we got? We got the video for today. It's my whole last GA rounds 1 through 3. Sped up. Everything is sped up. You got all the battles in there. Everything is in there, and I threw some music in there, kind of like a montage almost of all the battles. So that's for today's video with the stream for today. Tomorrow is about my frustrations with the feats, especially this one I have to do right now, the Grievous feat and the Separatists, and then also with how to best split up your Padme and your clones team. And that's it for tomorrow, and then I'll update you guys for other future videos. So hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. We had some good guys here for the viewage. So if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure you guys give it a like. And if you guys want to share it around, feel free to share it around. I like to always, you know, chat with more of you guys. It's fun to do that. It really is. And feel free to check out Urza's stream later tonight. RSG has a stream, and I think tomorrow Operation Metaverse has a stream as well. So there's a lot of people in the community that are streaming. So go check them out, guys. And if you are new here, feel free to sub. I do daily content can't talk right now. I do daily content on this game, so feel free to give me a sub if you want to. That's pretty much it for today's stream, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys kick some butt in your own GAs, and I will see you later.